Alright guys, this is my 2009 Harley Davidson Crossbones. I was going to go ride about a week ago. I went to tighten up the handlebars and two of the bolts stripped out, so it's not good. I had new risers put on several years ago when this happened before, but this time I think I'm just going to drill the holes. I think it's the back two that are stripped, but I'm going to drill all four of them, put Heli-Coils in, and see if they hold any tighter. So let me get the drill bit and get started here, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to start on this left side. I'm going to leave the right side on to hold the bars in place, hopefully, so I'm going to make sure they're still kind of snugged up. This top one is one of them that's for sure stripped out. You can see if I try to tighten it, just spins. So start with this left side and try to get it taken off. Alright, now let's get the bottom one. Okay. I was going to show you guys this real quick. This is the Heli-Coil that I got from O'Reilly's. It's 5/16-18, and you use a 21/64 drill bit for this. So I'm going to go ahead and drill these out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to keep this oiled as I'm drilling with just some of this like 3-in-1 oil that I have here. I think I'm going to put a little bit of oil on this drill bit for now, get it going. I'm just going to try to go nice and slow, straight down in there. Alright, I've gone maybe a little over a ½ inch. And it feels like it's, yeah, I can feel it bottoming out there, so I think that's pretty much it. I can feel it bottom out there, so that one's all the way to the bottom. Try to wipe all these threads off here. Alright, now I'm going to get the air compressor and blow these holes out. Alright, here's the tap that comes with the kit. It doesn't come with this holder, I don't know what you call it, but this is from my tap and die set. So we'll go ahead and start trying to get these threads going here. Just putting a little pressure on it until it starts grabbing on its own. It's starting to now. Feels like it's going real smooth. Feels like some nice smooth cuts so far. That's what it feels like anyway. I'm just going to go until it bottoms out. I think that's about it. Alright, next you're going to use this tool that's in the kit, and you take your Heli-Coil, screw it on here, it'll grab here at the bottom, then you just thread it in. It feels pretty tight right there. Alright, once you got that down in there, there's a little tang that goes across the middle. that was on that Heli-Coil. You got to break that off or use like a punch. I'm going to try and just use this little flathead, put it down in there, and I'm going to try to use a hammer just to cut it, break that little tang off. There we go. It came right out with the flathead, so that made it even easier. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process on these other 3 holes. If any problems come up, I'll start the camera. Alright, that didn't take but a second to run into an issue here. As I try to thread this, you can see this handle is too long and too low, and I'm hitting the speedometer right there. So there's no way I can go any deeper. It's going to hit it even more and more. So I've ran into this problem before working on other things, or in tight spaces where I couldn't get this long tool. And what I did was I would find a socket that'll fit this. In this case it's a 3/8, so I'm going to use this 3/8 socket and hopefully start threading it in like this using this wrench and the socket. Okay, I was able to get it started with this 3/8 socket, but it's even just slightly too big. You can see as I'm trying to turn it now, it's not grabbing enough. So I've got a 5/16 wrench. Hopefully this will finish it out. I think I had it going pretty good. It already grabbed several threads, so I should just be able to keep on tightening it in. It's good so far. It's kind of hard with this little short wrench, can't get a whole lot of leverage on it. I think that might be about it. Yeah. Alright. Let's back it out of here and see what we got. Alright, let's see if we can get this Heli-Coil all the way down in there. That looks good. Let me get the flathead, break off the tang. Okay. Yep, it's off. That one didn't pop out as easily. I'll see if I can blow it out. If not, I'll have to get a magnet. There it goes. Alright guys, now that we got that done, I need to put this top clamp back on so it'll hold the handlebars in place while I do this right side here. Here's one of the factory bolts, and here's one of the new bolts that I picked up. I found these at Lowe's actually. They're the same thread and everything. These are 5/16-18 by 1, and it looks like the stock factory bolts are maybe 1/8 of an inch shorter. So hopefully these aren't too long. I think they'll work. We'll go ahead and get 2 of them screwed in here, enough to hold the handlebars, and then start working on the other side. Alright, well that's it guys. It's all done. Got the handlebars adjusted, tightened them down pretty good. I pushed and pulled on the bars and they didn't budge. I felt like I tightened them down more than I would with the factory bolts. Normally I would snug them up and that'd be about it, because I know they strip pretty easily. Let's see, the Heli-Coil kit was 30 bucks, so it's about a $30 fix. If you get new risers, they're probably, I don't know, 50 or 60, but then again, you're probably going to eventually have the same problem. They're going to strip out. I'm not saying these won't, I don't know. This is the first time I've put Heli-Coils on all four. I'm going to test it out and ride it, and at some point if they do fail or strip out or anything happens, I'll update you guys down in the comments. The only other risers I've seen that look like they might hold and not strip are the Wild One Chubby Stubby risers, I think is what they're called. And they have 4 bolts on each clamp. So you end up with 8 bolts locking those handlebars down, and I don't think those would budge at all. But 300 bucks, that's how much they are. So if you got 300 bucks to shell out, then go for it. But for me, I'm gonna stick with this. If this ends up not working in the long run, then I may check into those. For now, I think it's good to go. I'm gonna go ride it, and I'll keep you guys updated if anything goes wrong. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.